My name is Carlos Henriquez, and I'm the bassist for the Jazz at Lincoln Center Orchestra. My job in jazz is to keep time, and it's also to keep the harmony. I first got into music through my parents. Daddy being a trombone player, my mother was a dancer, and they always wanted their sons to be musicians. So that started everything. I played guitar for a couple years, about 3 or 4 years. Then I met somebody else who played electric bass and upright bass, and then from there I started playing bass. Forget it, after that day, things changed because I was in control of everything. You know, I don't want to sound greedy, but once you play the bass, you actually control everything on stage. And my friend, the drummer, he'll probably say that he's always in control. So that was one of the reasons why I wanted to end up playing bass. All right, I'm gonna play the Wii music, and we're gonna start this jam session. And the title tune I picked was La Cucaracha. Why don't you guys check me out and see how I jam with the guys here, okay? Last jump. I love it. I chose jazz for one reason. And it's a personal thing that I have with Mr. Marcellus. As growing up as a young child, he was like the star. And it's happening now. You know, the more I get to know him, the more respect I have for myself and for him, for me being in this world of jazz. It doesn't really matter where you come from to play jazz. But me coming from the Bronx, you know, we weren't listening to Duke Ellington. We weren't listening to John Coltrane up on 146 in Brook. We were listening to Eddie Palmieri, Tito Puente, you name it, all of those guys. So it's like a different breed coming into a different you know, herd of animals, you know. The theme song for Super Mario, that brings me back 12 or 13. Remember being online at the store, buying the first box of Nintendo. Now, first thing you put it in, first thing you hear, bing, boom, 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 bing, ding, ding, ding. And I'm already young guy, I'm going crazy. Now, the good thing about this tune as a jazz musician is I could solo over it. So it'd be like, bing, 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 boom, doom, ding, 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 doom, boom, boom, bing, doom, ding, boom, boom, ding, doom, bing, ding, doom, boom, bing, ding, doom, boom, boom, bing. So I could just go on all day. Another one I used to love to play was this one. Now, you all know that. If you don't know that one, you're not a Nintendo fan. We know that. When you heard that, you was in trouble. So, thanks. Now we're going to get to play Super Mario, the theme song, and I'm going to have the chance to play with my companion and buddy, Ali Jackson. And you're going to see him right in the screen. So me and him are going to jam. So check this out. So when we're pretending we're playing live, if you hear Ali playing, he's trying to humanize the instrument itself. We're playing each other, and at the end, he plays a role at the end of Super Mario Brother, and I try to play a role at the end too. So it's something that we just did together without us even knowing. I demonstrated in La Cucaracha and in also Super Mario Brother theme song. There's a couple fills that I play when I'm kind of slapping. And when I slap the bass, my real bass, it's almost the same thing. And in my left hand, I'm kind of bending and pitching the tones like I would do if I'm playing the upright. Sometimes I'll play a note, but I'll slide down or I'll slide back up, which gives me a different effect. And with the Wii music, the game itself, you could make that come alive. So you got to understand, music is about having fun. And that's exactly what Nintendo and Wii Music put together. I hope that when you get this program and play it, you would have a lot of fun just like we did. And you never know, we might end up seeing each other in the professional life playing together. So have a good time and enjoy the game.